Play it off, Justice.
Why don't we watch any Godzilla movies?
Like who? Me and you, or like Americans?
They're fairly popular among the Americans.
Are they?
Yeah,
Like the Japanese ones?
I think so.
I don't think so. Who do you know that's seen one of them?
It was one of the things. It was a nominee or whatever.
Yeah, the one new one. They've been making those things since the 50s.
Every time it comes out, it's fairly popular. It's so popular, it's in the runnings, I thought, right?
No.
Oh.
The American ones are popular, but they're bad.
Oh.
Stop breathing so heavy into the mic. This is Requiem for a Tuesday, ladies and gentlemen. Adam Pecora here with Justice. Just got back from a little trip.
Did you see any movie theaters there?
No,
Oh.
actually. Didn't see one. That's an interesting point. Good old gateway to the West, St. Louis, Mizzou. You been there?
The zoo there? I don't think so.
I said Mizzou.
Mizzou.
St. Louis, Mizzou.
Missouri.
Correct.
Do people call it that?
Yeah, that's the college nickname. That's how you shorten it. We went there too.
Mizzou.
Yeah.
That's catchy.
It's nice, isn't it? Yeah. St. Lou, Mizzou.
That's so nice.
This is my uncle, Lou Mizzou. He owns a furniture store.
Yeah, I would love to get some furniture down in St. Louis.
Would you? I mean, I bet it's
Yeah.
at a very low rate. The place is empty.
Great time.
Every storefront, I would say 85% of storefronts are empty in downtown.
85%?
That's a rough guess.
That is
That's how it feels.
Quite a bit, actually.
Yeah. A lot of parking garages.
Yeah.
Not that many people parking.
Really?
Unless there's a
Did
game.
you rent a car when you were down there?
No, not this time. Didn't need it.
Yeah.
Took the old light rail.
What a good time.
On the train ride there, some little girl threw up.
Did you have to watch that?
I went to go throw something away, and her head was like, she was like leaning over the garbage instead of being in the bathroom, I think, because it was occupied. And I was like, huh, that's odd. So I just like walked around her exaggeratedly and to the garbage next to her. I didn't say a word. I didn't care if she was fine or not. And then I glance over to my right, and there's just like fucking red and pink vomit all over the ground. And her mom was like wiping it up with a paper towel.
Strawberries, probably.
I have no idea what it could have been. Could have been a pizza, could have been a smoothie, could have been a combination. You ever get a pizza and a smoothie?
I think that all trains...
I've been getting smoothies from McDonald's. They're gas.
I think that all trains have a cotton candy machine, so that's what the pink was.
They do not. What are you talking about?
It just seems like something that every train car should have.
Like a cartoon train, yeah.
Exactly.
Not a real train that's for people to use. But, whatever.
It's a garbage can that turns into a cotton candy machine. What do you think?
Sure, you sound like Terrence Howard. I was listening to his episode of Rogan today. It's unbelievable.
Who's that?
Terrence Howard,
Yeah.
the actor.
Yeah.
You don't know who that is?
I don't think so.
Because he's black, so you don't care. All right, moving on.
What?
You never saw Hustle and Flow?
I don't think so.
Yeah, of course not. You want to dig this hole even deeper, buddy?
What do you mean?
You know, everybody knows. They get it.
What does that mean?
We went to this crazy museum called the City Museum, right? These
City Museum.
These dudes bought a shoe factory, and they transformed it into like a wacky adventure. Basically, it's essentially just a series of like tunnels and shit that you can crawl through, and then there's a lot of slides that move you around.
Is there also educational pamphlets and
No,
decor?
it's silly. It's mostly silly. There's a 5-story slide. So you walk all the way to the top. We get up there, and the guy looks at me dead in the eyes. He goes, I can't let you down the slide with that purse. I was like, that's hilarious. It was so exaggerated. Then he looks at my girl, and he's like, oh, you can't go with that bag either. And she had a fanny pack on. I had a shoulder bag on. Literally, just one has horizontal where the straps are, and one is vertical where the straps are. Same exact bag size. It was just hilarious. The delivery was hilarious. That purse! I was like, oh my God, dude, it's European. Relax. This guy's living in the past. I wish you would have called me a faggot. That would have been the best part. You can't go down with that purse, faggot. It's like, all right, dude, jeez. I'll leave it right here.
How did you get back down then?
Took the stairs.
That's a bummer.
Well, only like 2 flights to get to the 3rd floor. It's whatever. It's fine. A lot of spiral staircases in there. Place was weird and not that fun. Too much crawling. Knees on concrete. Not a good time.
No.
They had a full
nothing?
indoor skate park, but you literally can't skate in there, obviously, because it's a museum. So people just like run around and slide down the ramps. Kind of a waste of a skate park, frankly.
What the fuck?
It's a very bizarre place. Yeah.
You can't skate it?
No,
Why not?
because it's a museum.
So they're just preserving it for what?
It's called the No Skate Park.
That's
Or something. Yeah, it's for like kids to go on, like to drop in on their little bums. You know?
Is that like coping?
Yeah. Yeah, they're like full. They had like full quarter pipes in there,
What?
couple half pipes.
Huh. They should
Uh,
let them skate that.
I don't think there was a bowl. I don't remember. There may have even been like a bowl in there. I don't know.
The Kansas City.
There was like kickers.
St. Louis has
bunch of
some
stuff.
spots too when we went.
Spots all over the place,
Yeah.
frankly. Every there's like a ton of great architecture and all these like crazy like federal buildings and stuff, but there's nobody in any of these buildings. Like I'm saying, the whole downtown is like vacant, it feels like. Or there's just a bunch of hotels right by the arch, and that's where all the people are.
Yeah.
And then the baseball stadium,
That's a little hill.
which is like a couple blocks where there's a ton of people, and then that's it.
You could bomb it.
Bomb what?
Either side
The arch?
of the yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
One direction or the other, you know. Obviously.
I bet Danny Way would do that with like a parachute on or something.
That's true. That'd be so fucking sick,
It would
dude.
be terrifying. No, there's like really thick panels. It's not like smooth steel. It's not like sculpted.
Yeah.
So there's huge gaps. I bet you probably couldn't even ride over them.
Nah, he could.
No, but it's at like giant scale. It's not like sidewalk seam
Could
panels.
you imagine, dude, trying to skate off of that thing? That'd be
It's also
crazy.
probably burning hot up there because it's steel and the sun just beats on it all day.
Oh, do they polish that thing?
No.
It doesn't glisten.
No.
It'd be cool if it did.
No. Bunch of shit was like carved into it at the base.
Carved?
Yeah, it seemed like. Not
Cool.
not like deep, but like, keyed
Mhm.
effectively, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Somebody flew up with in their little helicopter and carved their name into it and then flew away.
Yeah, maybe up top. I don't know.
Somebody climbed up there.
You ever go up there?
Did I ever climb the St. Louis Arch?
No, you go in it.
No.
You can go inside.
Oh, you mean the inside?
Yeah.
Oh, I understand.
Like
Oh.
there's a whole underground, which is it has like a not little, like a huge museum, and that's where the gift shop is, and the museum is massive. And you walk through all that stuff, and then you can ride it to the top.
They got a restaurant on top or something?
No, the restaurant's in the underground part.
Oh.
Up top's just a viewing deck.
That's-
Tallest structure in Mizzou. I tell you. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
What a great time for you.
Yeah. St. Louis barbecue better than Memphis barbecue.
Really?
Gonna put my foot down. I didn't care for Memphis barbecue that much.
Too tangy?
Not the meat wasn't good. I felt like the sauces were all right. Yeah.
What is the standard for you? What is the...
KC.
No, sorry, the ranking, like what is it? Like how do you rate your beef?
Just beefs.
What is the beef order that you get? Yeah.
My beef order?
Yeah, for like
Brisket, I guess.
yeah, for like barbecue, you get brisket.
Yeah. But I mean, I like pulled pork. That's just not beef.
Right.
You know.
Right.
Yeah, brisket would be my preferred beef, I would say. Why? What would yours be? You like beef ribs?
Probably ribs, yeah.
I like pork ribs. But I like beef ribs too.
But brisket is the standard, is like what you're ranking it on. When you rank best, because it's a different it's a different ranking for.
Well, but St.
for
Louis is
ribs.
known for ribs. Okay, if we're going on a standard of ribs, though, it shatters the Memphis rib.
You think so?
The ones I had, yeah, they were great. They were better than any place I had in Memphis.
Did you have ribs this time too when you went?
Yeah, I only had ribs. I didn't get brisket. I should have, but I got pulled pork instead.
Mm-hmm. That sounds delicious.
I mean, the place had a real like smoker out front and all that, so like they were legit. They were doing it all right, you know. Look, what can you say? I can't love it all, you know.
Yeah.
Memphis had the strong advantage of was just abundance of options.
They did
Though.
have a lot of options.
Ton of different places in a close proximity. Not the case in St. Louis because nobody lives or goes or works or does anything downtown ever for any reason. So there's not that much stuff there.
Oh, where you were at?
No, just all of it. Where I was at, like staying, I stayed right by the ballpark, and it was like equidistant to the ballpark and the Arch, like a block in either direction. That's where all the people are. They're in that, like they're in a 4-block radius, and other than that, it's like dudes who look like shit. Like they're just super out of luck. You know? Rough and tumble characters that seem like they may scream at any moment. You know?
The unexpected. The wild card.
A lot of wild cards walking around St. Louis.
Sounds like a great time to be
It was
honest.
fun. I mean, I had a blast, you know? I was never concerned or anything.
They get a lot of flowers right now planted.
No, they had a lot of fences up along a lot of the streets.
Oh.
And then
Were they nice fences?
no, a lot of stuff was under construction, but that's like good. It was like city rehab projects, so you know that's nice.
I wonder how long they've been doing that.
40 years probably. Still working on it.
Yeah.
The subway system was nice. Good.
How much did you ride it?
Twice.
Oh.
Went out to the big ass park. They got a big ass park, bigger than Central Park.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a zoo and a museum, and they're free. And we hit those, and they were great. And then hit the boathouse.
What's at the boathouse?
What do you think? Everybody
Gambling?
no.
Oh.
It's a boathouse. Why does nobody know what a boathouse is?
They got boats?
Yeah, like paddle boats and shit. And
Oh.
then, you know, like drinks and
It's a bar.
yeah, it's a bar.
It's like a roadhouse, but it's a boathouse.
It's a boathouse. I love the Central Park boathouse. Yo, you didn't go. That's right.
Yeah.
I've been there only once now, I guess. I walked past it the first time. I was like, what's up with that boathouse?
Really put yourself in there.
There
in
was
that
like,
moment.
yeah, a whole lot of shit going on, and so we had to go back, and it was great. So wouldn't miss the St. Louis boathouse. Not quite as nice, but had a blast.
True.
Recommend it.
Yeah.
Hanging out with ducks. I fucking love ducks.
Did you watch
So that was great.
Migration?
No, still have not watched Migration.
You gotta watch Migration.
We did
man.
make it to a Cardinals game briefly. That was fun. Got free hats.
Speaking of fucking birds,
That's what I'm saying.
how was it?
Oh, well, actually, it was fine. We had to leave in like the third inning to go to Gordon Ramsay at the Four Seasons.
Oh shit.
And they were like, yeah, we're technically not even really open yet. We've been doing a soft opening. And I was like, oh, I assumed this had been here.
Oh,
And it was good.
really?
Yeah.
That's a great time. That you
Never
were a
been
part of that.
inside of a Four Seasons before, so that was nuts.
Was it bougie?
Yeah. Yeah. The walkway from the main lobby to the elevator bank is literally, it was just like marble floor, marble wall. The other wall, glass with a little pond indoors.
Jesus Christ.
Unbelievable. And yeah, it was great.
Did you get the steak?
No, I wanted to get the Wellington because that's one of his dishes, like that he's known for, but it was like 70 bones, so I went with the fish and chips.
Oh. Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Was it good?
Yeah.
Was it Ramsey level good?
I don't know. No. I mean, all of his restaurants with like Michelin stars and shit are not in this country. So.
Yeah. I got you.
But I mean, it was good. It was good, you know.
He takes it
I'd
seriously.
go there again, you know. No shade on it at all.
Well, I want to go.
There's one in Naperville you could go.
Really? I thought there was one in like River North or Gold Coast too or something.
The one in River North is Gordon Ramsay Burger.
Oh.
It's just a burger restaurant. That's more casual.
I want that.
Because it's cheaper.
I guess.
Yeah. The one I went to is definitely a better dining experience. It's just more money. You know.
Oh.
But you can get the Wellington and shit. And they had steaks and all that, you know, full menu, everything. But the one in River North is literally like a burger restaurant.
Have you been to that one?
No, I delivered beer there once or twice, but I never ate there.
Well, that I would probably go to the burger spot if anywhere.
Just because you don't want to go to Naperville?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair. Fuck Naperville. I don't even know if I've ever been there, technically.
I feel like you might have.
Yeah, but doesn't ring a bell, really.
Yeah.
Not a fan.
Like a GameStop in Naperville or something.
Yeah, something like that. Like on the outskirts or whatever.
Right.
Let's see, what else popped off down in St. Louis?
Oh, yeah. I was going to ask. I feel like was thinking about something. Oh, you stopped at the game. You had to leave in the third inning to go to... Oh, Ramsey. That's what we were just talking about.
Yeah.
That-
Oh, but it was dope. You know, got great tickets for no money because it was like pretty much same day we bought them. Their stadium is awesome, and they have like a little like stadium village that's like 2 square blocks that it's all closed off from the roads and shit, and everybody just parties and hangs out, and it's dope.
They got like vendors.
Oh yeah,
Got little street vendors.
yeah. Street vendors, little like bars and restaurants all over the place.
Oh, yeah. Bars and restaurants.
Lovely little thing.
What a good time.
Our hotel also had a rooftop bar that had stadium views. That after the game Friday, Saturday night, it was literally the hottest spot in downtown. You ask me where the nightlife is, there's nobody out anywhere at any point. There's no bars, there's nothing anywhere. There's not like a district, nothing. But in my hotel lobby, there was like 150 people waiting in line to get onto this rooftop bar. I went up there in the day prior, and it was it's very nice. We didn't get any food or anything, but great establishment.
Yeah.
Great establishment.
That was the spot.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
You know, did a food tour mainly. Got the Emo's pizza, got the toasted ravioli. I firmly
Yum.
stand by, like,
Toasted ravioli.
if you're a small pizza place in Chicago, like, just say that you also offer St. Louis. Like, nobody offers St. Louis style pizza here, and I'm not saying that it's superior in any way. It certainly isn't, but it's different. And another option, somebody always wants another option. So all you have to do is make another crust without yeast. That's how they get it. That's how it's so thin there. So it's just cracker. And order yourself some Provel cheese. It's the only extra thing you got to do. You don't got to do the sweet sauce if you don't want to. I get it. You don't want to make a whole nother sauce. But you just offer a super thin crust Provel cheese pizza here in Chicago. You add it. Like, you're some middle of the road pizza place. Nobody really knows who you are. Why not just do it? Market yourself as the St. Louis pizza place.
Yeah.
I got the ideas. I can't execute them. Pizza guys, listen to me.
It's out there now,
I'm
yeah.
telling you. Go get it. It's free fucking marketing for you guys. Let's see. What else did we get? Oh, the gooey butter cake.
Yum.
Wasn't aware of this.
What is gooey butter cake?
It's a thing out there. Another thing. All the food that they have is literally specific to just their city. It's very
so weird.
strange. It doesn't go to the rest of the state even, it seems like. I don't even really know how to explain it. It's also like a dense, well, not also dense, but it is a
Spongy.
cake that is dense, no, but also like the pizza doesn't rise. So it's like a flat, dense little cake, and then they put whatever gooey butter frosting is on top, and it's delicious. And that's all I can say about it. I still don't really know what it is, but it's good.
That sounds delicious.
Went to Chili Mac's Diner, got myself a slinger.
What's that?
A slinger?
Yeah.
It's like a chopped cheese in Cincinnati. Basically, it's a cheeseburger with chili and eggs.
Huh.
And onion.
That sounds
And then
delicious.
I chopped it up and mixed it around, and it was like a chopped cheese, basically. The chili was too much. It would be good without chili, I think. I'm not a big chili guy.
Still a lot of tomatoes in that chili.
No. It was like all beef.
Interesting.
There's some beans in there, too, I think.
Sounds like
Saw some mummies at the art museum. Forgot to mention that. Got a pineapple drink at the zoo.
delicious.
Never drank out of a pineapple before in my life. It was great.
What a fun time.
I recommend it.
Yeah. Did they leave a little bit of pineapple in there or what?
You got to just ask for a cup of pineapple,
Oh.
and you just got free pineapple with it. It was awesome.
Did you say yes?
Of course. I got some rum in there, too.
Delicious. In the cup of cut fruit?
No, in
Or
the
in the-
pineapple
okay.
drink. Yeah.
Yum.
The St. Paul sandwich. This was the highlight.
The St. Paul
The
sandwich.
barbecue was good. Again, like I said, don't get me wrong. But that came with expectations, you see. And sure, they met them, like good, strong, solid barbecue. But the St. Paul sandwich, I didn't know what to expect. A lot of places offered it. Found one where I could get some. Do you know what this is?
No.
It's an egg foo young.
Yum.
You like egg foo young?
Yeah, I just made it for the first time.
How'd it go?
Not so good.
Yeah.
But good enough.
It was
you
just
know.
like too loose.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's an egg foo young on white bread with lettuce, tomato, mayo.
Yum.
It was fucking delicious. I could eat that shit all the time.
Yeah, that's what I thought when I was eating.
Talk about a thing, though, that could easily be done up here. You don't even got to order any extra shit. Maybe some bread.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like, any Asian place that already offers egg foo young, get a loaf of white bread. They don't even toast the bread.
Yeah.
Because the egg foo young is so hot and oily and crunchy. A little crispy on the outside. I love that.
Delicious.
And then the mayo, surprisingly, it goes nice on the egg, which I guess kind of makes sense. It's almost like egg salad. But
Yum.
blown away. They absolutely nailed it. Very cheap too. It was like $6.
Wait, yeah, sorry. What was the name of the place?
A lot of places offer it. Let me see. The place that I went to, because all the other ones ended up closing or whatever reason, I went to a place called Asia Gourmet.
Nice.
And gourmet, sure, it was great. What else do we got? honestly, that was pretty much all of it.
Yeah.
It was barbecue, gooey butter, pizza, toasted rav. Couldn't make it to the custard stand. They have a couple famous
Damn.
custard places out there.
Custard. That shit. Delicious. Would have been so good.
But yeah, a lot of good times.
Sorry, does
you know?
the gooey butter cake just come with like that gooey butter frosting or whatever?
It was served like a square, so it's almost like brownies.
Yeah.
Think of it more as like a frosted brownie
Yeah.
than a cake, really. But yeah.
After it gets sliced, it gets frosting on it.
No, I think it already had it.
Okay.
It was served hot though. They heated it
Oh
up.
my god,
Yeah, it was really nice.
that's amazing.
Probably something that also could easily just be made anywhere. I
For sure.
doubt there's any reason that it's only there. I don't know. I feel like something funny happened on the way back, but I can't remember now.
I don't know. Well, that's like coming in like from the west side of the state, right?
Correct. Yeah.
I don't know. Some funny stuff, probably a little bit farther out, not far from these parts.
We missed I forgot on Sunday I realized that there was a UFL football game going on. Wish I could have went to that, but
You didn't see the Northern Lights while you were in St. Louis, did you?
no.
Okay.
Nope. Haven't seen those.
Me either.
Yeah.
We're missing out.
It's a place, I got to say. There's good stuff.
Yeah.
Good stuff down there. Solid food, and they just need 70% more people downtown for it to not be
I feel
so
like that's the place to
barren.
go, you know.
This is the thing.
A lot of people
You get a round trip ticket there. We took the train, $60. Like, what are we doing here? You want to just sit home every weekend forever, or you want to just spend only a little bit and you can go do something else? A lot of people go, oh, why would you go there to certain places? This was one of them. And it's like, well, what did you do? Nothing? It's like, well, that's why I went there, to just go do something. Every place isn't fucking Venice. Sometimes you could just go to a place and do something.
Yeah. Or you could go to Miami.
I can't, though. That's what I'm saying. That's an expensive place. I have been looking into it, though. There are rates, and I will find them, and I'm going to do it.
New Orleans?
It's the travel that's expensive. It's not the staying there that's the problem. So that's why you got to stay pretty close to where you're at.
Yeah.
So Chicago doesn't have the luxury of being by any of these, quote unquote desirable, attractive cities.
We got to get back to Ohio.
I'll go to Cedar Point next weekend.
That's what I'm talking about.
Let's party.
We need to get there.
But I want to spend next time, and I want to get one of the resorts on the fucking island and never leave.
Whoa.
Just rage.
The fucking
We'll find that fucking
Cedar
dock
Point.
shack again by a 30 rack and just turn up. There's a Dave and Buster's or Famous Dave's.
That's
I'm going to eat some ribs and shit in the harbor. Let's party.
So it was like that level of fun, St. Louis, though.
Exactly. Yeah, it's a great time. There's a riverboat, the Mississippi, all that jazz. Just don't go to East St. Louis. That place is actually dangerous.
Okay.
So remember that.
Yeah. What do they have going on there?
Oh, you know what it was? I remember. No, nothing. It's bad. Don't look into it. It's crazy.
Whoa.
We went over to the Union Station Hotel, which is beautiful. And that whole campus with all that crazy stuff. They have like a Ferris wheel and an aquarium and a koi pond. The koi pond was shooting fire during like a DJ set. That was fucking nuts.
Whoa.
And then we leave
wild.
the Union Station Hotel lobby, and there's dudes on like semi trucks loaded with fucking stacks of speakers screaming out into the public. There's
What?
nobody on the sidewalks, but not nobody, but there's a very small percentage of people out on the sidewalks. And there's like a massive parade. There's all these people with like rubber duckies on top of their cars, and these dudes are like screaming and DJing music. There are other dudes are in the back of a flatbed, like full band, but like not very many people are out, which is kind of sad. But it's like all of a sudden there's just some crazy parade, and then we walk over to the actual train station, and somebody was spazzing out or something. They forced everybody to like show their tickets, and the security guards were all like running around and saying shit on walkies. Somebody was clearly like spazzing out, trying to like kill a bus driver or some shit.
What?
So that was chill. I was pretty hyped on that. Weed's legal there now.
Oh.
I didn't need to buy any. I had it, but I didn't need to.
Worry about running out?
I didn't need to worry about some kind of crazy ass, like, I don't know, like some weird DEA dog that they bring to the bus station, busting people with their Christian right views or something.
Whoa.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't think that they would do that.
I don't either, but coming from the guy who thinks he's deaf after hitting the bong once, sometimes you get a little paranoid when you smoke weed.
Oh, you mean like that's what was happening to you at the time, maybe?
Yeah, I was ripping the pen. The pen is concentrates, bro. Like, you rip it, sometimes it's like 100 milligrams hits all at once. That's how it feels, you know?
Yeah. Right.
Whatever, dude. You wouldn't get it. You have no tolerance.
Yeah. They are absolutely correct.
For the ladies and gentlemen at home, prior to recording this episode, Justice literally asked me if he sounded deaf, which is offensive technically to deaf people, but no, he doesn't, as you can hear. How you feeling, bud?
Good.
You think you still think you sound deaf?
No.
He didn't understand that, like, there wasn't a correlation between hearing loss and your voice changing, and that, like, if you were to suddenly lose your hearing, like, you'd still sound like yourself. Maybe not forever, but it doesn't happen instantly, like, oh, my ears shut off, so now I sound different. That's not how that would work.
It could.
Nope. I mean, in theory, sure, technically. Like, you ever see those ladies who get bumped on the head and then they know Swedish or whatever?
Yeah. It's like that.
Yeah, how come you never get smarter, though, when it happens to you? It's always something gets taken away.
Terrible.
Learn Japan. I was going to say learn Japan. I meant Japanese. So you can take me to Japan.
Okay, word.
You can be my interpreter.
Gotcha. Let me get a couple more hits in.
And then you can embezzle millions of dollars from me like Otani. All right, this has been the St. Louis episode, ladies and gentlemen. Justice doesn't want the pen. He's afraid. He waved me off like a ninny. Thanks for tuning in. Please rate, review, and subscribe to Requiem for a Tuesday, wherever you get your podcasts. Apple, Spotify, YouTube, you name it. We own it. Justice, you got a show to plug?
MicrowaveMinutes.com.
Is that coming out this week?
MicrowaveMinutes.com. Sure.
Is it?
Probably.
Is it?
Yeah.
When?
Tomorrow.
Like today as of this release?
For sure.
MicrowaveMinutes.com. Nothing will be updated. But check. Always check. You never know.
Yeah.
Woo! Check out the music, Multiplex, Wolfx, Chef Juice. Check the links. You'll get there. We got them linked. You can find it. We're not hiding.
Yeah. We're not.
Is that it? RFAT.BigCartel.com. Get the merch. It's all there, but you got to tell everybody, you know.
We got to do a chocolate bar like Mr. Beast. So we can advertise a chocolate bar.
Fine. I want to do a salted white chocolate caramel swirl bar.
That sounds fucking delicious.
Yeah. Right off the dome. I know what I need.
The caramel needs to be like right on top. Ooh.
I was thinking swirled through, so it's on the bottom and the middle and the top as you progress through it. Like it's at a different part.
If it's
So you try each layer technically.
but if it's like a mold, you definitely like pour the caramel first.
I see.
And then
Yes,
you pour the
yes,
white
yes.
chocolate, and then you swirl like
Yes,
probably put a
yes,
little bit
yes.
more into it.
Yeah, caramel base would be nice.
You can't swirl it too much, or it'll turn it into just a caramel white chocolate.
Right.
So you got a couple shots.
All right, well, buy some molds and get it going.
What shape should they be?
Whatever.
Little circles.
Alex, no, rectangle's good. Traditional.
Okay.
All right. Keep an eye out for that candy bar, guys. And remember, I are fat, you are fat, we are fat. Calculator.